Hey everyone, I'm here to show you the inside of this junk journal. This was the cover I showed how to make, and so if you haven't seen that and you're interested, you can just follow the link to that tutorial. Now this one here was an exercise in randomness. I made it really junky and used a combination of just odds and ends that I had, and I tried to just challenge myself to not want to have all my pages be cohesive and matching. I ended up just using a cotton ribbon for the closure. It's not attached to the book, it's just wrapped around and tied in a bow. And a lot of my pages are magazine pages from the art journaling magazines and Flow magazines. So here's just a little envelope, and it's stitched on the edge here, and a little butterfly die cut. And then here, this was fussy cut from an old Harper's Bazaar magazine from 1875. And then just a little Simple Stories sticker. This is a brochure. I did some stitching there. And then this little guy was a bookmark, a Shakespeare bookmark, and I just trimmed him down and put him in the corner here. So there's a lot of zigzag and straight stitching on my pages. This is just a die cut, and after I had stuck it in, I noticed how it was just fading into the background of these flowers. So I traced the letters and number with a black marker. This is actually the date from one of the pages in the Harper's magazine. So May 31st, 1873. This is one of the images when you buy picture frames, and they're all full of really pretty images, so I try to keep those and use them as much as I can. So I thought that one would look really nice in here. And then I did some heart punches and I stitched them down. I saw that idea somewhere, probably on Pinterest, and thought I would try it out. This is just a piece from an envelope that I had with some really cool stamps. This is from Flow magazine, and I think they're actually like little toy cars. So cute. Another lady from Harper's Bazaar. So just totally random stuff and not necessarily matching. This little glassine bag was just folded over and then stitched, closed, and I had opened the bottom as well. So there's actually a tuck in 3 spots. There's there, and then there's here, and then there's on the front here. This is a page from the latest digital collection called Wings for Jonathan. So this was one of the test pages. I always print my images to test out what they look like, so that was one of them. The lines on the back. This little die cut is from the Planner Society. One of the monthly kits was this theme and colors, so I put her in here. Some of these pages I like less than others, but that was just the whole idea. I wanted to use things in my stash and to make use of whatever little scraps. Another one from the Harper's Bazaar. This was from a pen pal, another lovely lady. And one here. This was a paper bag, and I folded it and cut it down to make a smaller library style pocket. This here is from an old day timer, and some of the quotes and images are just so pretty that I don't like to throw those out. So I save them and I try to use them. This was one of them from several years ago. Just a die cut on top of a little bag, and another Project Life type card with an image here. So again, some butterflies that I punched out and then I stitched. This is a page from Art Journaling magazine. Little coin pocket. I have old atlas pages that are just beautiful. The colors in them are really nice. They seem to just blend in really well in any junk journal. Another one of those images from a picture frame. And this is from Wings for Jonathan. This is a page from a Stampin' Up! Catalog from a few years ago. A paint chip card. A book sleeve. And I just really liked the colors and the period of the image. And so I stitched around, because the paper is quite fragile and coming apart, so I stitched around the actual sleeve, and it actually makes a tuck spot there. Another magazine page. This is from the Flow magazine. Another lovely lady, and it says "Live Happy." So you can see that I did work with randomness, and the only way that that works for me is when I make the colors work together. So again, it's my struggle between cohesive and completely random. Totally at play here. Another one of those images from a 4x6 picture frame. Just a little glassine pocket with a tag I had made and done some painting on. More Stampin' Up! Page. Just a scrap from a digital. I cut that down, and I haven't done much to it yet. This book is kind of half done, so I will be able to add little random bits here and there if I find something that I like. More butterflies that are stitched down. I like her. I was fussy cutting and I kind of messed up her hand, so I had a little die cut butterfly there and I stuck him on top. I fixed that. I really like these little receipt pages. These are nice for making lists, and that's what this one will probably be used for eventually, is just making lists. I like to add the post-it notes in there, or just staple pieces of note paper, and I make lists, to-do lists and things. Another 4x6 picture frame image. Some more Art Journaling magazine page, and I fussy cut her. This is just a tuck, and it's actually the other piece of the Shakespeare bookmark, and with a quote of his. Another one of those daytimer dividers with a really nice quote. More Stampin' Up! And just a die cut in the same colors over here. Some beautiful washi tape from the Planner Society kits. I actually joined the Planner Society for a few months last year, only to discover that for me planning is the priority in my planners. I don't really have time to do planner decorating, which is a really great hobby for people who have the time. People make some really nice layouts in their planners, but I really enjoyed getting the monthly kits for a while. Christy makes beautiful, beautiful kits. This little image here I just loved, and it just reminded me of travel because of the little Vespa. And so I stuck that on the map page there. Another image from something else I had somewhere. some more stitching and just a random piece of graph paper. Some more quotes and butterflies. So I used up quite a bit of these little random things that I had, which was nice. Another one of the digis. And this was an extra card I had from one of my kits. So I cut her down to fit the little window on this envelope here. So she's just peeking out at us. Another Harper's Bazaar magazine image. This was the fashion for boys at the time. Hearts on a string. Gotta love those. Another pretty lady. This is a page from the Flow Mindfulness magazine. And some really pretty images in there. This is also from a 4x6 photo frame, but the heart had nothing in it. I actually added the little bird die cut. It just reminds me of Michael. Another paper bag that I altered and made into a pocket. Some of these papers are actually from the Planner Society kits. And another image and Stampin' Up page. Stampin' Up catalogs have really pretty images because of their product is so great. So these are great for junk journals. Another divider from a Daytimer. And the back page with another one of those die cuts. So this was a challenge, but I enjoyed myself, and if you have questions, let me know. And again, you can have a look at the tutorial. I'll give you the link for that. And I thank you for watching. Bye!